Let me get your views on Haaland and Kane, right? Now, you've got Haaland. He's been having a bad season. He's only got about 52 goals so far. Harry Kane has just been smashing it in the Bundesliga. I mean, I don't know if you saw his goals at the weekend. His first one was just ridiculous. You nearly signed Harry Kane, right? My understanding was that the money was too much Spurs wanted and Daniel Levy just didn't budge and so on.
Yeah, but I think from what I understand, it was too much for a player of that age. But it is quite telling that they were in for Kane first before Haaland. And I know Guardiola loves him. And Kane would have done the same in this City team that Haaland has done, and vice versa.
Yeah, but I don't think Haaland... So Kane scored 30 goals for Spurs last season. I don't think Haaland would have scored 30 goals for Spurs in that Spurs team. But I think Kane would have got... Was it 36 Haaland got?
38.
38. I think Kane would have got the 38.
Yeah. I mean, Kane is a brilliant... he's a brilliant player. And if he hadn't have gone to Bayern Munich, I'd be like, although this might sound mad, he is a ready-made replacement for KDB. You know, he can play. But he can play. Well, if you've got Haaland up front, if you can play Kane in that role, he's like.
Imagine that.
Well, he's got it all, Harry Kane.
I know.
He's got it apart from the medals. He's got it all. He can do anything. But we would have had him at City for sure. But Haaland, the thing about Haaland is he's young and he's a superstar.
Yeah.
You know, and he's everybody, even opposing fans. You know, we've got the. What is it? You're a striker. What is it that Haaland has got to the layman just looking in that other strikers don't have?
He's got determination. He knows exactly where he needs to be. And
is it that everyone says the movement?
Yeah.
And it's the consistency. He's not making the same run, but he's making runs all the time. I love the way when you'll see him run for a pass that he doesn't get, and he just kind of shrugs his shoulders, resets himself, and he's back again.
Yeah. He does the same, as you said there. He'll keep getting in the right areas. Some centre forwards will start to, if they're not getting the chances or missing, they'll start to change. He's the exact same all the time, so he knows eventually the ball's going to come there, and it's whether he can take it or not. I mean, his anticipation is one of the best I've ever seen. Yeah. He knows where the ball's going to drop.
Yeah, and he's great in the air and
quick.
I did think he would struggle when Kevin De Bruyne picked up his injury, but it doesn't seem he has. I mean, his goal. Who was it he scored? Was it last week? Was it in Champions League where he just smashed one in from just inside the
Champions League.
I mean, you think about Haaland, you think, he's going to get tap-ins or headers and so on, but to be able to, I mean, he's got it all, apart from the fact that Harry Kane can come incredibly deep and you can use him for build-up play. I haven't really seen that with Haaland too much.
No. Kane is a hybrid of Haaland and KDB.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We could give Harry Kane the ball in the centre circle. He could take 6 players out of the game without even thinking about it. Haaland is he's a wrecking machine, and I like the fact that when you hear around City that he's just a humble guy. He's not a superstar. He doesn't think of himself like that. You know, he wants to learn. He's a funny kid. I've met him a couple of times up there, and he's just kind of
in his pants,
in his underpants.
Yeah,
and he's just kind of drinking that mad drink that he drinks, and he's bouncing his hat-trick ball. And he's just like a lad that was in the playground, but. He's excellent to what. He's brilliant to watch live. Have you been to a game? You've been to a game with him? Yeah. He's the best. And how he didn't win the Ballon d'Or, I think, is a bit of a joke because he may never have another season like that in his life.
Messi won the World Cup, right?
Yeah, but Messi was good for 2 weeks.
No, I agree with you. But
no, I'm a Messi fan. I love Messi.
He's single-handedly.
And of course.
No, I get that.
But someone should have said you've got enough. You've got 7 of them. You don't need another one.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe give 2 out.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.